Alrighty. Uh, 6:24 a.m. Sunday morning. 84 degrees outside. There's some clouds here and there, but it's not as cloudy as yesterday. How's everybody doing this morning on Sunday? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you're at. How's everybody doing? It's that time again. Going to work. Yep. Righty. Sun is out today. Yeah, yesterday wasn't out at all. Yep. Good morning. I'll be reading the chat when I get to work. Gotta be safe and drive. Everybody doing this morning? Here in sunny California, it's 84 degrees, 6:25 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So everybody go check out all those amazing channels on my channel list and also family and friends list. And also check out my community tab. Check out all those amazing channels. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the notification bell all. Make sure to hit the like button. Share out the live. Make sure you leave a comment. That way I can get back to you and answer any questions you have. Yes. Because with you leaving a comment, I can find you much easier. So, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is fine and dandy. We'll see how traffic is today. See how many crazy dumb drivers we have today. Yep. Yep, this part here in the highway, the internet kind of goes in and out, guys. We'll see how it does today. So check out, like I said, all those amazing channels we got on that channel list. James Guide. We got Iron Dog. We got Kurtwood. We got My Animal House. We got Keys Constrictors. We got KY Constrictors. We have T&T Balls. We have Derek Reptiles. We have also Spider Mom. I think she still needs her watch hours. Go check out Spider Mom. Go check out Mark. Go check out Sherry Madcat. She's trying to get to 300 subscribers. She's going to be doing a big giveaway. They got this miniature house made out of plexiglass that her sister Dorothy makes. Go check it out. Rodriguez Reptiles, say a prayer for his son Lucius. I think he's only like 4 years old. He has cancer, and they didn't have good news from the doctor this week. So they need a lot of prayers to help them go through this. For Lucius, say a prayer, everybody. Check out all those other channels like Terry from Catfish Terry. Say a prayer for him too. He was in the hospital recently, having heart problems. He's out of the hospital, but he's not 100%. Let's keep him in our prayers, everybody. And everybody, whoever connects to me, I always go support back. I might do it. I might not do it like right away, but I will do it. So be patient. And I know everybody's subscribers going up and down, up and down. Almost hit 800 the other day. Was up to 799. I don't know, I haven't looked today, but it dropped again. I think I was at 795 again. I think I had dropped all the way to 789. But we got to remember every day, especially if you've already been on YouTube for over a year, every day you lose subscribers and watch hours every day because they remove the ones from the last year, so that same day. So if you think you lost a lot of subscribers, maybe you gained a bunch of subscribers back last year on that day. That sometimes happens. Same thing with watch hours. Just got to keep doing it. Keep putting out them videos. Keep putting out them shorts. Them shorts help a lot, guys. Helps you gain more subscribers and more traffic through your channel, because YouTube is pushing shorts right now. So just keep doing it, guys. Don't give up. You'll get there. I remember when I first started, I wasn't really even thinking of getting subscribers. I was like, yeah, I'm lucky if I get maybe 10. Then all of a sudden I broke 50, then 100, then kept going. Then once you try to get that, I don't know what it is. Once you try to get to that one, like the 500, to get that community tab, it like would like take forever. It'd be up there and then go down, be up there. I think I hit 500 like 12 times. And then everybody don't, and remember, I believe, because now it changed, they changed the rules on, you can go live on YouTube if you have 50 subscribers. So with 50 subscribers, you can go live on YouTube. Start doing them lives. Get yourself out there so people can check you out and see how you are and meet you, basically. Because lives are really great because you get to interact with your subscribers and people that go check out your channel right then and there. They can ask you questions, you can answer them. And then if you want to do StreamYard, you can get the free StreamYard. You know, StreamYard gives you that free one for 20 hours a month, which I haven't used up. I pretty much hardly ever run out of the 20 hours. I mean, unless you're gonna, you know, do lives with panels on there every. Because I mean, StreamYard's good for just the getting people up on the panel, up to 6 people. You know, but then gotta watch it. You know, if you're new to this, you gotta watch who you bring up, because there's a lot of bad people out there trying to ruin your channel, guys. So make sure that they show you their face and they are talking, and it's not a video of somebody else talking. Then you bring them up, and then all of a sudden, boom, you see some naked person on there. I've seen it in a lot of lives. You know, I mean, you can always delete it afterwards, you know, delete that part. But, you know, it makes it more of a hassle. And then also, if you're going to do a live or a video, make sure you use only approved music. Because you're going to find out that a lot of the music that you think is approved, it's not approved. So then you have to either remove the music or just, yeah, I found that out. One time I was live inside the Walmart, and you know, Walmart has music playing, regular music in there. And I go, oh man, I knew it, but I'm like, oh well. I mean, you're not monetized. I mean, basically, what they do, they basically just say this. It's a copyright. So there's, you know, if you get monetized, then they're going to say, you know, you can't make money off of that one. And if you do make any money off of it, it goes to the people of that song that you had in your video. So just keep putting on that content, man. Don't give up. You'll get there. I mean, I didn't think I was going to hit 100, man. I'm almost at 800. And I'm just doing it for fun. I mean, you know, people think they're gonna become rich off of YouTube. No, it's not that way. I mean, you can make money off of YouTube, but it's hard. You know, you just have to work at it. You have to have a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. I mean, if you really want to make it, you know, get enough money every month, you gotta all of your videos have to have at least 1 million views every time. You know, because anything under 1,000 views, not gonna make nothing hardly. It's you know, and then YouTube gets their cut. You know, advertising on there, you know, the commercials, they get their cut. Everybody gets their cut, and then you end up with the end. And then don't forget, at the end of the year when you have to do your income tax, you know, Following year, they're gonna tax you too with any money you made over a certain limit. You know, so everybody wants their piece of the action. You know, and people do give you money. Those super chats and stuff like that. But I mean, you can't. That's not a guarantee. You know, and you can tell. When you go to a channel and then you see the likes, like they barely started and they already got over 500, 600 likes on there. And then you look on their chat and there's only like 10, 15 people or less even. And they're like, oh yeah, yeah, we have, even the thing says that there's 100 and something people on there. I mean, how is it that there's 100 and something people on there, but there's only like 5 or 6 people only in the chat talking, and the chat's not even moving? You know, I mean, come on. I mean, I sometimes I'm on here talking to myself, because probably somebody just came in and said hi, hit the like button, and bye. I mean, that's nice. You get the like and you get the view, but you got to give the person the watch hours. You gotta watch. You gotta. If you can't watch, at least listen. Put it. If you're at work, you can put the volume as real low. You don't have to watch it. Just still play it. Help everybody out. Just like everybody else is gonna help you out when you need help. I'm in a bunch of different groups, reptile groups, arachnid groups, people that make food, people that go fishing, magnet fishing, paranormal, bloggers, gamers, drama. Yeah, there's always drama. YouTube and drama. The thing is, if you're gonna be doing YouTube, you're gonna have a thick skin, man. Yeah, people are gonna say stuff. They're gonna say, I don't care. You can. I like criticism. If it's good criticism, tell me. Because how is it that you're gonna say, oh, terrible video, or something bad about the video? I see it all the time on other channels. They say that it was a bad video, but yet they put the comment before the video wasn't even out there. It's like you didn't even watch the video. Watch the whole. If you're gonna critique a video, at least have the courtesy of watching it. Don't just say something bad just because you don't like the person. I mean, if you don't like the person, then don't watch his content. Go watch somebody else's. Because everybody sees your comment. Remember this. When you're commenting, everybody else is going to see the comment. What's going to happen? They're going to click on your channel. They're going to go watch your stuff, and they're going to comment on your stuff. So just remember, it goes both ways. Everybody's got to support each other. If you don't have something nice to say, I mean, hey, you can say bad things. I don't delete anybody's comments. The only thing I delete is if it's like got those porn craps on there, you know, because even though my channel, I always put not for kids, you know, there's gonna be kids coming in. Kids lie. They say, I mean, come on, they make their channels and they ask, are you 18 or older? And they always say yes, even though they're not, or their parents makes their channel for them, and unless their parents restricted their access to other things, they're still gonna get on there. You gotta watch what your kids watch too, because there's a lot of bad stuff out there that, you know, remember, the phones are like computers. You can go into the internet anywhere. And then what do parents say? Oh, I check out what my kids watch all the time. I look at everything they watch. I look at their history. Come on. Kids are very intelligent. You think they can't delete history? Just like you delete your history that you don't want somebody else to see, they delete their history. Very simple to do it. So, unless you're sitting next to them 24/7 watching exactly what they're watching, and remember, just because you're watching a little bit of the video, some of the video might be good, then all of a sudden something is shown that shouldn't be seen there on the video. I mean, I've watched videos and I'm watching, all of a sudden there's this porn crap pops up in the middle of the video, a little part, you know, just to get that video through, I guess. I don't know, but people do that. So watch what your kids are watching, guys. And then the same thing with videos that, you know, like they have YouTube for kids. Come on. YouTube for kids. How safe can that be? Are they checking every single thing from beginning to end? What's on that video? You know, supposedly they have algorithms, a computer checking it. You know, how good is that? How good is that program? I mean, I see a bunch of crap that's on the internet that shouldn't be on there, but yet it's there. But if it says educational purposes, you know, it's like, it's educational purposes. How to put a condom on. How to check for you know, cancer on your private parts. How to breastfeed. You know, educational. But do you want your kids watching that? I don't know. Depends if you want them having very educational. You know? So you gotta watch what they watch, guys. And talk to your kids, man. You gotta talk to them kids. Sit at the table, have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Put the phones down. I mean, they're sitting at the table and texting back and forth each other, the kids. They're over there. They're not even paying attention to everybody there at the table. Find out what's going on in their school. Find out who they're hanging out with. Find out what's going on. Are they getting bullied? Are they the bullies? You'll never find out if you don't talk to your kids. Parents don't have any time now to talk to the kids. Everything's in a rush, rush, rush. You know? It's like, oh, we don't have time to do that. Well, get up earlier. Spend 30 minutes more with your kids talking. Get up earlier. If you have time to be on social media, you should have time for your kids. How many hours do you spend on social media? How many hours do your kids spend on it? You know, sometimes it gets to the point where it's too much. I know, because I mean I got kind of to that point. You know, it's very addictive. You know, even games. I mean, I used to play that game. It was like, what was it? It was a game where you build your castle and you know, get troops, and then later on you have monsters, and you attack other people's castles, and you go into other kingdoms and have battles. I was spending all my time, day and night. You know, I mean, I'd sleep at least 5 hours, but all the rest of the time I was on that game, because you know, I was gonna miss something. Somebody was gonna attack my castle, and I wasn't gonna be there. You know, a lot of people's lives. You know, the games ruin people's lives sometimes. You know, I mean, I was on there. I mean, these guys that were friends, were childhood friends, they ended up being enemies because of the game. Divorces from the game because they get, you know, they can have chats in the game also. You know, and then they get that. They're all like, oh, do you got Discord or some other websites to talk and send videos and pictures and stuff like that. You know, sending you know, naked pictures to each other. And these are married people doing this, thinking that their wife's not gonna find out. And then some of these guys, their wives are playing the game also. And they're gonna see you talking, and they forget. You know, sometimes wives make other accounts, so they can check up on you, and they get busted. You know, I mean, there was guys on there that like, oh, I can't play anymore. My wife got me in trouble. You know, I got in trouble because I was talking to some other girls on there. I mean, you can talk to women and be friends. Talk about like me. I was on there talking to a bunch of other women, but being friends and talking about the game only. They'll try, you know. And the thing is, I had a character on there, and it was a female character. They didn't know, because you know they don't know if you're a male or female unless you tell them. And then you know they see a female character, so they're all like, oh man. And of course these female characters are nice looking, and you know, so the guys are like, oh wow, you know, they start looking at the character and start imagining that the person is that way. Come on. And then you get guys, you know, trying to hit on you. Oh, so how old are you? You know, and blah blah blah. And let's chat. You know, like private chats. And I'm like, oh no, thank you. You know, I wouldn't continue the conversation. I'm like, no, I'm just, you know, I'm here to play the game. That's it. Or they ask you, you know, like, oh, you know, are you a guy or a girl? I wouldn't answer. I would just say, you know what? Why? Does that matter? I'm here to play the game. But everybody's trying to hit on everybody. And there is bullying on there too. I mean, there's always those bullies. You know, I remember this one guy. They didn't like him because the game. You can play the game and get more power by playing the game. The more hours you play, the more power you can get quicker. But if you have money and you want to spend money, this game is one of those games you gotta spend money if you want to improve certain things and get more power. Well, some people would do that. At first it's low. You buy stuff and it's like $4.99. For the package where you get a bunch of stuff, you get armor, you get weapons, you get all these different things. You get food, you get silver, gold, all these things that you need for the game to buy stuff. But once you purchase that $4.99, then all the packages that start coming up are only $9.99, then $14.99, then $19.99. Pretty soon they get up to the $100, and that's all you see. And people, they're like buying and buying and buying, and they become the king of the kingdoms. There's like 10 kingdoms, and you're in one kingdom, but then there's the king and queen, and they become, the power of all the kingdoms, and there's some people that are good, and they help little, people that are small. They help them grow and stuff like that. It's a it's a good game, but it's very addictive. You got to watch it. And especially there's people that spend money on there like crazy. I mean, there's people there, I heard they spend like even thousands of dollars. I don't know. There was somebody said that they spent $1 million, I think. That's crazy. There was some kids that stole their grandparents' credit cards because you can do it with credit cards, basically. And this kid got in trouble because grandfather got their bill from the credit card, and they had like $30,000 of purchases on there, or 10,000, and they're like, what? These are people that are living on Social Security, but they have a credit card just for an emergency. And it gets authorized purchases on there. So yeah, it was bad. You find out all these things, and you can have multiple accounts. I mean, I started with one account, then I got another account. And then I used to get rebates from when I used to purchase, like oil changes or tires and stuff like that at the service place, the dealership, and they would give you credit cards, like debit cards with money on there, $10 and stuff like that. So I did use those free money into the game. I think the most I spent was $20 on the game. But I said, nah. And then it got to the point where it's like, nah, I'm not going to spend any more money. You are tempted, but you're like, nah. I stopped. I said, no, I'm not going to. I just grow naturally. Just like YouTube, you can grow naturally, or you can buy views, buy watch hours, buy subscribers. But yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so you're going to get them, but then what are they going to do for you? Are those subscribers, are they're going to be there. Even if they're real subscribers, are they going to watch your stuff? Probably not, because that's all they're there for, to give you subscribers. So it's not worth it. So then, so you grow and grow, and then the company messed up the game. The people that created the game, because they all of a sudden the game started having updates, that you had to, that you had to be more powerful, but you had to spend more money in order to be there, to be able to compete with the rest of the people. Then it was like not worth it. It wasn't fun anymore. So it went from making millions of dollars a month to making only thousands of dollars. The company did. So they started a new, basically a reboot of the same game, but in another dimension that was connected to your regular game. So everybody went on that dimension. They started, and that was the same way it was in the olden way. Because the old game became, with one monster, you could zero out a whole castle. You attack it and it just destroys it, burns everybody, kills everybody. Nobody survives with one attack. Where before you had to attack hundreds of times before you could destroy the guy's castle. It was exciting, fun, but then they just ruined it. So they redid it. They made it another dimension, connected, and you would go through a portal. And then at first they wanted you to buy to unlock the portal, because they just gave you a little taste of it to try to hook you in. But then they noticed that after that, if you weren't allowed to go in there again, they weren't going in there. So they started ruining it again. So then all of a sudden, well, they gave the key. They gave you the free option to go into the portal for free and stay in the kingdom, going back and forth between both kingdoms through that portal. And it was fun again. It was fun. You get to go through the whole thing again, and it was you would be able to compete, and have you meet new friends and everybody, and they were same as YouTube. It was people from all over the world, from Japan, from China, Korea, the United Kingdom, everywhere, all over the world, people with different languages on there, and you can chat. There was a kingdom chat where everybody from all the kingdoms would chat, and then there was a private chat where only your players would chat, and you could create other chats, like private chats, But it was a lot of fun, but it got really addictive. Pretty soon you're like spending your whole life in there. Some people got to the point they were like, hey, instead of paying their house payment and their bills, they were trying to build a kingdom in there. But then it wasn't worth it, because you would spend all this money, and it would only be good for a week. After that week, you're back down to normal. It's like somebody was much stronger than you, more powerful than you and stuff, It wasn't worth it. Then the game was ruined again. They started ruining it again. So, you know, I mean, I stopped playing it. It was like nah. I said I'm not gonna play it anymore. I got away from it for a bit. You know, look at this guy going the speed limit, 45 here, but I guess he wants to fly. Well, hopefully the sheriff's up ahead. Usually they're parked up there. Maybe they'll get him. Jesus. But yeah, it was great. You know, you meet a lot of new people. I mean, it's good to get out of the craziness of the world, but you still have to come to reality. You know, it's like I used to tell people, the real world is, you know, it's more important. You know, real life is more important than YouTube and other. You know, some people get too much into YouTube and they think that this is gonna be it. That they're gonna make it. You know, it's not that way. I mean, go look at it on the internet. Ask, you know, how many people are millionaires or surviving doing YouTube. It can be done, but you need more than just making videos. You need promotions. You need you need a company that's gonna pay you every month for you advertising on your videos. You know, there is people that are doing it. I mean, but then you know you have to sell product on there. You have to be a, you know, you can't be somebody with only 20,000, you know, 20,000 subscribers. I mean, I know a guy that, you know, he had his channel, he was building it, and you know he's been on there for years and years, putting content and content. He had a full time job, but then it got to the point where, you know, he decided, you know, to invest more and more in his YouTube, buying cameras, buying equipment, buying lenses, you know, so he can do videos and stuff. And yeah, you can do it, but he doesn't have. He's got. I think the last time I checked, he has over 235,000 subscribers on his channel. Now, if you look, you know, not 250,000 people are watching his videos. You know, he does get, you know, over 30,000, you know, 40,000, you know, subscribers, you know, views on his videos. You know, he's making money. Plus, he has companies that he, you know, like those enclosures for like arachnids, like for tarantulas, for different animals, you know, different insects and stuff. It's Tarantula Cribs is the company. They make enclosures, real nice ones made out of acrylic, you know, and they have a locking mechanism for the lids, you know, that they're magnets, and they lock. The mechanism locks, you know, for the lids. And I think he also has another company. I think this company that also, I think Zilla. I think it's Zilla. They make also enclosures, but they're getting into other stuff. I think he had some like tennis shoes. You know, tennis shoes with snakes on there, frogs on there, lizards. You know, they're getting more into more product. I mean,
he's getting paid. You gotta advertise. You gotta advertise your stuff. Let's see who was on here. Vino, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? Like a bay. Let's see who else. Vino. Venus Martinez. Welcome, welcome. Go check out Venus Martinez. She's on my community tab. Yeah, you can get usually the video, like all my videos, the music I use, Vino, is from YouTube Studio. The just go into your YouTube and then go into the library music, and then I usually go in there, check out what kind of music you like, what sounds like. They got tons and tons of music on there, all kinds. You can either check click, if you want classical music, rock and roll, and there's all kinds of music in there. That's where I get all my music. And then you can add it onto your share, put it onto your list, so it's much easier to find when you want to use a certain music that you like into your videos. Yay, Guitar Shocker, welcome, welcome. Legend of Zelda. YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I'm not into gamer either, but I mean, it was a good game. I mean. Yeah, the Pong game. Hey, I used to play it on the video games. I remember used to go into the pizza parlors, the boom, boom. That was the video games back then, back in the 60s and 70s, man. I remember. Hey, bud. Good morning. Good morning. San Francisco Niners. What's up, man? James Simon. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Mrs. Southern Bell. What's up? What's up? Let's see who else came in. Miss Bell. That right. Hey, well, you just have to, if you have a community tab, learn to use your community tab. I use my community tab to promote other channels. Once in a while, I put whenever I do something, but usually my community tab. Go check out my community tab. It's nothing but other people's channels. I like to promote other people's channels. I like to help other people's channels, especially if they're a good channel. It's you gotta grow, that way. That's funny, James. Yep, yep, yep. Well, there was a guy that said that said a joke. He saw, like, he goes, "Hey, I know how to fix the gas problem, because you know how before you used to fill it up with $40, now it takes $80." So he goes, "This is what you do: you get the gas tank and you cut it in half, make it smaller. So now you're still going to be paying the same amount that you used to before. It's just not going to last you the same amount." Yeah, you know what? Taco Bell, I never did. I've gone there, geez, and all the time I've lived, think think it's probably maybe 5 times. I go more to Del Taco. I don't know, Taco Bell. I don't like running to the border because you end up running to the bathroom. It's sometimes that's the way it is, you know. But yeah, I mean, I now with after this thing that went around everywhere, you know, the people died and stuff like that. I stopped going out to eat. Saved a lot of money eating at home, making my own food, also being less wasteful. You know, sometimes we make too much food and overeat. We got to eat more healthier now. You get older. You know, I'm 60, gonna be 61 this year. It's like, you know, you got to just start eating healthier and healthier. You know. Alrighty. So thank you everybody for coming in. But thanks for giving me the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you're at. God bless everybody. Till next time, as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her, because you don't know how long you're gonna have her. So have a good one, everybody. Till next time. Bye.